Hey guys, this is day 146 of startup. So here is an uncomfortable thought. Is startup an addiction? So I see so many entrepreneurs who started up at some point of time and failed. And then they started again and failed again. And every failure takes a few years. It takes away that time because there's a time it takes to build something, to try to market it, and then realize it's not working. And then I see them start again, and I see the struggle of these entrepreneurs, and I see the talent also that they have, like how much ahead they would be if they were in jobs. And I'm myself on a similar trajectory. Maybe I'm not as talented, but or maybe I am, but I am also doing the startup again where I should in fact be trying to cash on this AI rush by earning 300. Like my friends who are in big tech, Amazon, like Apple, Amazon, Facebook, they are making $600,000, $700,000 in America. And I also have an H1B visa which will be valid till 2025, so it will expire then, and I'm taking that risk to let it expire because I'm now in the startup journey. And then my co-founder, like he was in India earning more than $100,000 of per year, and he left all that in drop of a hat to join me in this journey. And then I remember I knew these two founders who had raised $30 million plus of funding in India, and then they eventually got acquired by one company in Mobi. And when they got acquired, their equity structure was like their equity in so they got the stock of InMobi instead of the cash, and the deal was that only 30% of the stock will vest in 1 year and rest 60%, 70% will vest slowly. But they could not wait to do a startup again and let go of 70% of the stock to leave InMobi within a year to do startup again. And all of this, like seeing all of this, it seems like why are these people, all of these entrepreneurs just doing this, which is not actually giving them huge returns, it's not giving money, but why they keep doing this? I can at least analyze my own motivation. I know I was also in India earning a lot of money in that same job as my co-founder, or I know that I can now also, instead of hunting just meager amounts of like $100,000 of investment, I could have actually got a job which could have paid twice or thrice that money, and I'm not doing it because I feel that I have invested so much time in learning these skills in the past, in growing myself beyond just as being a technical person to understanding the strategy, the sales, people skills, and also a lot of inner strength, motivation, discipline. All this for nothing. Like, does it just mean that I could have, like, I cannot just let it all go to waste. I just want to double down on that investment in learning and try and want to see some return on it, the big return. In fact, at this point of time, I do not even care for the big return. And for most other entrepreneurs also, I have seen the same. They just want to see a medium to little bit more than medium kind of success. But I want to establish myself as an entrepreneur who doesn't ever have to go back to job. So that's my motivation. But isn't it also something that a gambler feels? Like he feels that he has lost this money, that's fine, but this one more time he can play and bet big and win back all that he has lost. So it doesn't seem too different from a gambler's mindset. To defend myself, I can say that I'm the gambler is not learning anything during that experience. I don't know, maybe the gambler feels that he's learning something, but at least from an outsider, as an outsider, see that he's not really learning anything. While we as entrepreneurs are learning so much through these startups, we're developing so much of emotional strength, so much of people skills, so much of strategy. Our whole, like, everything that we go through the startup allows us to see world in a different way. But this also sometimes feels a little bit like, do I really think that people in the job are not learning anything? I'm pretty sure they also feel that they're learning a lot through the challenges in the job. So maybe this whole learning argument is also a waste. Thinking more deeply, I am really inclined to think that startup addiction actually involves hijacks the same part of the brain that is involved in gambling addiction. So startup is not much different from gambling, but still it is better than gambling because at least we are learning something, we are fighting, we're trying to change the odds through will and through hard work. But at the end, I think it's gambling. Anyways, take care. Oh yeah, one more thing came to my mind. I'm pretty sure that a lot of you believe that there is the right way to do startup. There are people who know this right way, and by following right books, right mentors, right strategy, taking a lot of early feedback from customers and whatever, I think there is some method that we can avoid this failure rate. It's only the failure is only coming due to incompetence. But I am I'm definitely an above average smartness person, and throughout my experience in startup, and same goes for my co-founder, I can say truthfully to you that despite all this experience, despite reading hundreds of books, meeting hundreds of people, successful people, I cannot say that even today that I can achieve success deterministically. And I've yet to meet someone face to face who can say that same thing. So everyone I met agrees that in the end, it's not deterministic. So that's my take on it. Sure, maybe Elon Musk has the formula or Bill Gates has the formula. If I ever meet them in person face to face, I'll ask that. But until then, take care.